nindeke inzoka
said, leave that snake.
ngo nubwo ishaje yokomana
Even though he's old, he can.
ngo nindeke inzoka
Let's leave that snake.
ngo ise w'inzoka ngo nayo ibe ari inzoka
When you are a snake, your child is a snake.
amurekura
I left to
jewe nazaye abana
testify.
batandatu barahari
I have 6 children.
abo
one
barahagije Imana
here.
yarabampaye
Only 6 and I'm
muze dutahe
satisfied.
tuje gushakisha ubutabera
Come,
bwacu
let us go to find our justice.
kandi tuzobuhabwa
And again we shall be given
jewe
to
ndi umurevera
them.
pasiteri wavuga
I am a reverend
Mfite ikanisa,
saint.
mfite amakanisa.
I have a church, I have churches.
igihe cyo kurendera ubutabera
Every time to
tutagiye
justify.
kubutakira no kubusanga iyo buri
If we can't go and find wherever it
no
is.
kutadusanga aho
And
twapfiriye
also not finding us where we have
Ntibazo
died
dusanga
on.
hano.
It won't find us here.
badusanga aho twapfiriye
They'll find us.
amazina nayavuze
I've already said my names.
nari ntuye mu karere ka Ibogobogo
I used to live in the region of Mubibogobogo.
aho nakoraga umurimo w'Imana
That's where I used to serve God
mu itorero rya Methodiste
in the Church of Methodist
munsi y'ubuyobozi bwa Seritandaga Parasi
under the leadership of Serentanga
aho
Degasi.
niho nakoraga umurimo w'Imana
That's where I used to serve God.
ubu ndi mu gihugu cya Kenya
Now I'm in the country of Kenya.
ndakora umurimo w'Imana mu itorero rya Gate of Peace
I'm serving God in the Gate of Peace,
ndiyobowe na Bishop Asa
led by Bishop Asa,
ndi munsi y'ubutegetsi bwa Reverend Nehemiah
under the
nahaguruke
leadership of Reverend Nehemiah.
Reverend Nehemiah
Stand up.
nahaguruka ahari
Can stand up wherever you are.
uriya niwe ndakora munsi y'ubuyobozi bwiwe niwe
I'm
dukorana
under his leadership.
Imana imuheze imigisha
May God bless you.
uko byagenze mu Ibogobogo
This is how it went in
mu
Mubibogobogo.
kwezi kwa kabiri ku minsi ibiri
In February 2nd,
twari Kabera
we were in Kavera.
Ikabera habaga umuhanuzi w'Imana witwa Mariamu
There used to be a prophet called Mariamu.
igihe cyinshi twagendagaho mu murimo
A
w'Imana
lot of times we used to work for the work of
tumaze
God.
gushika Ikabera kuri iyo minsi mu kwezi kwa kabiri ku minsi ibiri
After reaching then the 2nd of February,
abantu batubwiye inshuti zacu n'ababembe twakoranaga umurimo w'Imana
people
Ikabera
told us about their friends, those that we worked with in Kavera.
batubwira kuko hari itsembatsemba ririko riteguzwa
They told us about what was being planned.
kandi mubona mu babembe
And if you see in Bavembe
n'abafurero
and Bapfurero,
150 n'imbi
50 they are bad people.
ariko indi 50
But other 50,
ni nziza
it is good.
kuko niyo batubwiye amakuru
Because they're the ones who told us the
baratubwira ngo ari
news.
itsembatsemba ariko
They
riteguzwa
say
mu
there
bwoko
is a
bwacu
plan that
bw'Abanyamulenge
is being planned in our own tribe.
ubwo twari Kabera
We were there at that time in
ati
Kavera.
ko rateguzwa itsembatsemba ryo kumaraho Abanyamulenge bari mu
They
Ibogobogo
are being planned of how to be killed those in Mubibogobogo.
barevera mahota bari baraka
Reverend Maota, they used to also to
n'akarere
be
kose
there.
ka Ibogobogo
And also the region of
ubwo
Mubibogobogo.
mu kwezi kwa kabiri niho
In
babitubwiye
the 2nd of February, that's when we were informed.
turataha tugera imuhira
We went home.
tugeze mu kwezi kw'icyenda
In the September
mu kwezi kw'icyenda ku minsi 19
September 19th,
wari umunsi w'akazi gatatu
it was on Wednesday.
ubwo muri iyo minsi muri ayo mezi naciye aho hagati kugira ngo mbanguke
All those months that have passed so that I can hurry
nibwo
up.
nje nari ntuye mu igurupema ya Tanganyika
It's when I was living in Tanganyika in
kwa
that group,
shefu w'igurupema witwa Murumba
in the chief, by the chief.
ubwo ndetse amakuru agiye kuba yo kwanja
When
kudutsemba
that time of those news of people being
hari
killed,
hariho shefu de grupema witwaga Saramba
there were a chief called Sarama.
Saramba bamukuraho niwe
Saramba, he was removed
kuko shefu Saramba ntiyemeraga kuko ubwoko bwacu bwagirirwaga itsembatsemba
because the chief of that time could not allow that to happen.
kuko Saramba yari afite abajije biwe
Because Saramba had his own people that will fight against them.
Saramba bamukuraho
Sarama, they removed him on the
bimikaho
leadership.
shefu Murumba
Then Chief Murumba was the one
uwo
to be
shefu
anointed.
Murumba niwe wadukoreye ibintu bibi
That
bitangaje
chief was the person who made us bad
na
things.
shefu w'ikollectivité ya Mutambara Ruhabanya
And also the other chief,
abo ngabo nibo bari mu Banyakabera
those ones, they were the ones in Kavera.
bamaze guteguza iryo tsembatsemba
After planning the killing of us,
shefu w'igurupema y'iwacu
chief of our own group,
aravuga ahamagara ubwoko
he
bw'Abanyamulenge
said and he called all the tribe of
aravuga ngo
Abanyamulenge.
intambara irabaye
He said the war has come,
ariko nje ndi umushefu
but I am the chief.
nzabacungira umutekano
I'll continue to secure you.
ntako muzaba
There is no thing that will happen to
umutekano
you.
wanyu nzawucunga
I'll give you protection.
kandi ndasaba
And I request
abapastori
the pastors
bamanuke baze hano mu Rwego
to come down to here into Ruwembe.
mbabwire ko nzobacungira
I
umutekano
tell them that I will protect them and secure
amaze
them.
kubitubwira
After telling us,
twohereje abapasiteri batatu
we sent 3 pastors.
twohereje Seretanda Gaparasi nubariho
We sent 3 pastors. Up to now, one of them is alive.
twohereza Seretanda Samson nubariho
Setanda Samson, until now he's still
twohereza
alive.
Pasiteri Ruhara nubariho
We sent Pastor Ruhara, till now he lives.
aba nibo bantu bamanutse mu Rwego
Those are the people who went down in Ruwembe.
shefu w'igroupement
The chief of the group
atwizeza kuko azaturinda
of the department made us to believe that he'll protect us.
bukeye
Afterwards,
yohereza n'abantu bavuga ngo nzabarindira mwese
he
nzabarinda gose
sent people saying, we'll protect all of you.
kuko ubwo ngubwo hari intambara
Because at that time there was war.
kandi tuzi kuko umushefu akwiriye kuturinda
And we know that the chief should protect
nta handi
us.
hantu twari kugenda
There is nowhere else that we'll have gone.
nibwo twavuze ngo dukwiriye kumanuka kugira ngo
That's
shefu aturinde
when we say that we should go there down the chief to protect us.
tumaze kubyumva amaze kubitubwira
Afterwards, when he has already told us
habaye mu kwezi kw'icyenda
in September
ku itariki 19
19th,
1996
1996,
wari umunsi wa gatatu ni saa 5
it was on Wednesday at 5.
kuko ibintu byari byamaze gupangwa epfo
Because things have already been prepared there
twebwe
down,
tutari twabimenye
as we couldn't have known.
uwo mwanya
At that moment,
je nari ngituye mu karere ka Magaji
I still lived in the district of Magaji.
nari umuze w'ikanisa w'itorero rya
I
Magaji
was a leader of that church.
mu gitondo ubwo ni saa 5
In the morning at 5,
je nari nahuye inka
I was in the
abantu
farm
bazi mu Bibogobogo
heading, those who know in
nari
Mubibogobogo,
ngejeje inka ku gasange karangiza mu Bibogobogo
I was looking after the cattle.
ngeze ku gasange ndangije Bibogobogo
Being in the center of Mubibogobogo after finishing it,
intambara ituritse mu
it's
Bibogobogo
when I saw the war that was in
bona abana bose
Mubibogobogo.
Bibogobogo bakwiriye
I
amarango
saw all the children in Mubibogobogo
abantu
have
ko
covered.
barahunga.
I see people are fleeing.
inka za Bibogobogo zari zihunze
The cows, they were fleeing.
bazigaruriye ahantu hitwa mu
They
Gisonga
had to stop them at a place called
kuko nje
Gisongo.
nari imbere
Because I was in front,
mbona bagaruye inka za Bibogobogo
I saw they have brought back the cows
ubwo
of
nanje
Mubibogobogo.
nagaruye izindi narindagiye
It's when I brought others that I was
ninje wavugije induru
looking
mu
after.
Magaja
I'm the one who screamed in
babwira
Vagaja,
ko igihugu cyatewe
saying that the country has already been
Turangije.
attacked. Afterwards,
abantu barahunga
people fled.
abantu bakwira imisozi
People fled.
bamaze gukwira imisozi
After fleeing,
kuko twabonye nta handi twohungira
because we saw that there is no other
turavuga ngo
rescue,
dukwiye guhungira kuri urya mushefu w'igurupema
we
watubwiye
should
ngo
go
azaturinda
to that person who said that will protect us, that chief.
ni ukuvuga ngo imihana ya za Magaja
That's meaning all this region,
Za
Magaja, Bivumu,
tumanuka tuvuga kuko shefu aturinda
went
kuko
down
yatubwiye
there saying the chief will protect us.
icyiciro cya mbere kiramanuka umunsi
The
wa kabiri
first group went.
icyiciro cya kabiri
The second group,
nico nari rimwe twe twaraye aho ngaho
it
umunsi wa
is
gatatu
where I was in. We slept
turara ku
there.
misozi
We slept in the hills.
na kane nzinduka amanuka
On Thursday, I had to go
nari
down.
kumwe n'abantu benshi
I was with a lot of people.
manuka inzira yo mu bivumu
I walked all that way to
ubwo no
Bivumu.
hari kuya paruwasi yacu nkuru
That's where our headquarters are.
maze gushika epfo ku misozi
After reaching down there,
mpura n'umubembe witwa Deni
I met with the Mubembe called Deni.
yari inshuti yacu
He was our friend.
twakoranye umurimo i Kabera
We did the work together in Kavera.
mbona araje
I saw that he's coming.
arambwira ngo atumwe n'abagabo
He
babiri
said, I have been sent by 2 men,
atumwe na pasiteri Muhanda
been sent by Pastor
atumwe na
Muhanda
Munyamahoro pasiteri Munyamahoro
and the Pastor Munyamahoro.
barambwiye
They have told me
kuko ibintu byagenze nabi
that things are so bad,
ati none uyu nguyu dutumye Deni
so that we have sent
ni
Deni.
umubembe wa Mugweba
He's a Mubembe
mu Babungwe
that lived in
haruguru
Mubumbe,
y'umuhanda
up the road.
aho ntihatuye
That's where he lives.
arambwira
Told me
ngo itegeko shefu y'igurupema yatanze
the
ni
command that the chief has given is
yari
this.
yatanze itegeko nijoro
He has given an order at
avuga ngo
night
ubwoko bw'abanyamurenge bwose
saying the
babwiye.
tribe of Munyamulengo, all of them to be killed.
ariko kuko twakoranye umurimo
But
w'Imana
because we have grew up in the
Hari
work of
Kavera.
God, there in Kavera,
sinobona aho mupfa
you cannot die, you
none
cannot.
bano bantu bose
So all of these people,
wari ufite
that you have,
basubiza inyuma
take them back,
kuko n'abandi bagiye kubica.
because others who have gone, they are going to be
Abo
killed.
bantu umubembe amaze kumbwira
All of them, after listening to that,
ambwira kuko imitingi yose yarayibaye nijoro.
he said all the meeting has already been done
Ndetse
in
muri uwo
the, at
mwanya,
night. And at that moment,
hariho n'umugabo warokotse aho
there
hantu.
is a man who survived.
Uwo munsi nawe ahunga witwa Diadoni,
At that time, a man called Diagoni.
ntagora n'ubu ngubu arahari.
Agora, up to this time, he lives.
N'uwo mugabo nawe wacitse uwo munsi ni umugabo, uwo munsi bamwiciye umugore
Even
n'abana.
that victim, he was killed, and his family.
Rusanganirwa ari he hano?
His wife and
Haguruka.
Rusange is here.
Niwo munsi bicanye nawe uyu mwana
It's the time they killed the mother.
kahazi.
You can sit.
Arangije
Afterwards,
amaze kumbwira ayo makuru.
after telling me the news,
Aravuga ngo none ugenda ubwira Abanyamulenge
he
bose.
said, go tell all the Mnyamulenge.
Cyagira Umunyamulenge usubira kandi gungira kwa chef.
No another Mnyamulenge to reach the chief.
Kuko yamaze kuzitangaza kuko abantu bose bica.
Because you are given out an order for all Mnyamulenge to be killed. I went up.
Ndagenda ngera mu bivumu.
I went in Buvumu.
Abantu bose.
I took all the people back.
Ndagenda nja kuri Nyagisozi.
I went in Nyagisozi.
Subiza abantu bose.
Took all the people again back.
Mbabwira ngo umuchef.
Saying to them, the chief,
Kurya tubwiye ngo azaturinda.
when he told us that he protect us,
Kizabe biba kuturinda.
it wasn't about protecting
Kizabe biba
us.
kutwica.
It has been killing
Uwo
us.
munsi
At that day,
subiza abantu.
all the people went back.
Uko niko byagenze.
I returned all the people back. That's how it went.
Nihanganisha abantu bose Bibogobogo.
I condolences to all the
Kuko
Bibogobogo
hari harimo
people
intwari.
because you are
Harimo
warriors.
abakozi b'Imana.
They were leaders of the
Harimo
church.
abamama.
They were women.
Harimo abana.
They were mothers and children.
Ndabihanganishije.
Condolences, all of you.
Wahuye n'ibikomeye.
I tell you, be strong.
Mwihangane.
Be strong.
Abakecuru bari hano.
The elders who are here,
Abana bacu bari hano.
the children of ours who are here,
Abakozi bari ahangaha.
also the leaders who are here.
Ibyo ni ibintu byabaye muri Bibogobogo.
Those are things that happen
Bari
in
tuzi ngo
Bogobogo.
bari bakwiriye
We
kuturinda.
used to know that those who will protect us,
Nibo badutanze turapfa.
they are the ones who gave up us to be
Ndabihanganishije.
died. So, feel condolences.
Imana ibafashe.
May God help you. Helped us to be quick.
twavuga
We can say,
kandi umuntu aza yumva yovuga
and someone just feels you want to say,
ariko
talk.
reka tugire vuba
But let us hurry.
kuko bagumye kubivuga
It has already been said.
muri ico gihe muri iyo minsi
At that time, in those days,
iwacu mu Bibogobogo kwa Matare
Bogobogo kwa Matare,
twari abantu navuga ngo batazi ibintu by'senga
praying.
twari dusanzwe dusenga
It was a usual thing, praying.
ahari ubwoba bw'amakuru
Fear of those bad news.
yuko igihugu kitameze neza
The country is not good.
wari umunsi wo kwiyiriza
It was a time for fasting.
tuja mu rusengero
And we went to church
habaye nko mu masaha 4 saa 3
at 11, at 9.
nibwo amateraniro yatangiye
That's when the service started.
abantu bakomeza kuza
People continued coming.
igihe tumaze kugeramwo tutari bake
And we were many.
nibwo igitero caje
That's when the people came.
kidusangamwo
They find us there.
twari abantu batari bake
We were not few people.
babona harimo abantu
They saw there are people.
bafata abagabo
They took men.
babashira ukwabo
They divided themselves differently.
ndakeka ko umuyobozi wacu umushefu ntiyari ahari uwo munsi
I think our leader, the chief, was not there that day.
batangira kubabaza aho ari kuko bari
Started
bamuzi
asking where he is because they knew him.
barabasobanurira aho
They
ari.
explained.
bababaza ibintu byinshi
They asked a lot of questions.
bigeze aho ngaho
At that moment,
barababwira ngo
they told them,
kuki muza mwanga ko dushakana
what makes you not for us to intermarry?
barabasubiza
And they answered,
barababwira ati twebwe
they said us,
tuzobica
we'll kill you,
aba bagabo
all these men
n'abana bato
and the little children,
ariko
but
aba bakobwa banyu
these your ladies, your girls,
mwanze kuduha kubw'ineza
you refuse to give us in a peaceful way.
tugiye kubashaka
We are going to marry them.
aho ngaho twamye tugira ubwoba.
At that moment, we felt fear.
Twari tugize ngo wenda nyine baratwica twese hamwe.
We thought they will kill us, all of us together,
Kuko bari babiteguye
as they
babigambiriye.
had planned and wished for.
Ariko batubwiye gutyo
But the way they had said it in that way,
tugira ubwoba bwinshi.
we felt fear in ourselves.
N'abasaza bagira ubwoba
We
bwinshi.
are afraid, and also the elder men.
Nibagiwe kwivuga.
I forgot to introduce myself.
Izwi ku izina rya Nyaribuga niryo baza
I'm
abantu
called
benshi.
Nyaribuka. That's how many people know
Amambu
me.
ya yayandi ya Chantal.
I can say it, I'm Chantal.
Hanyuma
Otherwise,
batubwiye gutyo niko nari mvuze.
when they said that, that's what I'm saying.
Nari umubyeyi mbyaye rimwe.
I was a parent with one child,
Umwana mutoya.
a little child.
Ba bandi batari bafite abana
Those who had no children,
baravuga ngo
they said,
ntabwo bahise babwira abo bagabo gutyo.
they didn't just tell the men that way.
Bo barabafashe batangira kubahambiriza amashati yabo.
They removed their shirts and tied them
Baratubwira ngo barashonje, barababwira ngo
and
barashonje.
say they are hungry.
Icyo gihe niko kera leta yagiraga.
And that time is when the government
baravuga ngo bashaka abantu babakorera
saying
babacumbira.
they want people to go and cook
Ubwo
for
none
them.
nibababahe babatware mu muhanda.
So they should be taken to the region.
Abagabo bananirwa kubihitamo.
So the men couldn't have choose.
Babonye bisa nkaho bisa nk'ibibacanganyikishije.
Seeing that it was a difficult decision to make,
Batangira kwihitiramo.
they started choosing for themselves.
Bari bafite imbunde kandi bari
They
benshi.
had guns and they were many.
Bagagenda noneho nk'uko mwicaye.
They went just the way you're
Aya masura
seated.
yanyu
All those faces,
bakareba
they
ubashimishije.
see who is beautiful.
N'umugore n'umukobwa
A woman, a girl.
bagahita bamutunga imbunda.
They just point a gun at
Bakambwira ngo
you.
nahaguruke.
They say, stand up.
Bashaka kwanga ufata abandi.
If you can't, do you want
Bagahita
to set
bakubwira ngo
people?
haguruka ku
And
ntebe.
say, stand up in good.
Bavuga ati
peace.
nimushaka munyicire
Say,
hano.
kill me here just.
Barabatwara.
They took them.
Ariko baravuga ngo nimuhumure ni ugutera.
Otherwise, they say, just feel ease. Just,
Barabatwara batwaye nk'abantu
you're
nk'icumi.
just cooking, just go, 10 of them.
Bagejejeyo
After reaching there,
hari nko mu masaha 8 zari zigeze natambutse byinshi.
almost 2, I've already skipped a lot of things.
Umwe muri bo
One among them,
ko mu masaha 11
almost like 5 p.m.,
niyo watubwiye
that's when one said,
ko muragira ngo bagiye guteka.
you think they have gone to cook?
Bya bindi bavuze ntabwo ari ibinyoma.
That's what they have said, it is they're not lies.
Batangiye kubishira mu bikorwa.
They have already started putting it to
Babajanye
actions.
ku mashuri
They took them
abahazi
to the
cyangwa aho bitaga
schools
ku bitaro byo kwa Kanosi.
or in the hospital of Kanus.
Abandi babajana ahantu hakurya ku kandi karenge umuhana wahekeraga.
Others, they took them to another end
Ngo
of
niho hari
region
hirengeye bari kwicungira
because
umutekano.
that's where they could protect themselves.
Babacamwe ibice bibiri.
They cut them into two. They
Uwo
divided
mukobwa
into two
yagarutse.
pieces. That woman came.
Ndikumva noneho mvuga ibintu byose.
I feel like saying everything.
Aratubwira ngo igituma
She
ngarutse.
told us the reason
N'ubu
I've come
baracahari.
back is
Ngo
because
uwantwaye
the person who took me,
ngo asanze ndi mu mihango y'abagore.
he found me that I am on
Ngo
my
nicyo
periods.
ndekura.
That's the reason.
Ngo ariko abandi bashize.
But others, they have been killed.
Tugira ubwoba.
We felt afraid and fear.
Turababara.
We felt pain in ourselves.
Araza.
And then she
Bwari
came.
bwije.
It was at night.
Baradufata.
They took us.
Batujana mu ikanisa. Batuvanya mu
They
ikanisa.
removed us from the church.
Batujana mu nzu ndakeka ko ari 3.
Took us into a house. I guess
Abagore.
there are 3
Abagabo
women
nabo
and
bo
men.
kera bari babakuyemo inkweto.
They have already removed their
Babakuramo
shoes.
imyenda yo mu gituza.
Already the shirts were
Batangira
off.
kubaboha gutya inyuma
Then
amaboko.
started tying them at the back.
Babajana mu yindi nzu.
And then they took them to another house.
Buba burije.
And then it was night.
Bafite ukuntu urubyiruko rufite ukuntu ruzagwikubira ahantu hamwe.
You'd have a way of just putting
Abakobwa
themselves
bakamera
together.
batoya nk'abaja hamwe ku ruhande rumwe.
Like the little ones, they go to one
Kumbi bo nicyo
side.
cyari icyifuzo cyabo.
Because that was their wish.
Baja mu nzu imwe cyane.
They went to one
Bo
house.
barabibona cyane.
They could see it.
Iryo joro
At that night,
habaye nko gushinjwa.
there were people who were slaughtered. But
Mana ari hari.
God was there.
Iyo nsibutse
When I remember,
Mana yarandinze.
God protected me.
nari mfite umwana muto cyane
I had a very little child.
jewe nza nkunda kuba nk'ikigwara
I feel like I am a coward.
nagiye mu nzu yari irimo abakecuru nari hasigaye nk'inyuma
I went within the house where there were
njya mu nzu irimo
women,
abakecuru benshi n'abana
elder
baburanye na ba
women,
mama
and
wabo
also the children who has lost their mothers.
bagenda baradutsindagira ariko
They went and they filled us up
baradutsindagira ku
there,
buryo umuntu yari kabura n'aho ahagarara
where you could lack a place for you to
ngo
stand.
twicare
After sitting,
njye naricaye uwanje mwana yari nk'ahano
I sat and one of my child
hano
was
gutya hari
here, the
abandi
chin,
bana bose
and all my
badafite
body,
ba
they were filled with other children.
bariko bakingira inyuma
And then they locked
bagakinga
at
bonyine n'intuzi
the back, they locked with the padlock.
bakatubwira bamwe ngo turabica
They told us
ngo
among you
turahita
once we
ngo dore
became,
ngo nta n'urusasu rwanje gopfa ubusa
say no,
ngo
one
mfite
of my
ikibiriti zana
bullets.
inzuzi byatsi
We have a
ngiye
matchbox.
kubarasa
We are going
ngiye
to kill you.
kugitwika
We are going to make this
tukagira
place to fire.
tukagira ngo niko bigenze noneho
thought
tukumva
that's
urupfu
how it
niko
is.
dushaka cyane
The death is what we want,
noneho
but again,
ubwo ngubwo ntibatwica
at that time they didn't kill us.
abana bagumyuma
At that time there
bavuze
was
induru
a
ngo nitubahe amazi yo
thirsty. They
kunywa
said, give us water
bavuze
we
induru iryo
drink.
joro ngo nitubahe
They
amazi yo
screamed
kunywa
that night those children
ukabona
will give
umwana
them water to
ararambutse
drink. You see a child
icyuya
has come up,
kubura uko
sweat.
twiyagambura
We couldn't have a way to turn ourselves.
ndibuka hari umwana umwe twabonye asa nk'upfuye
I remember there was a child who was like
sinibuka
fainted.
umukecuru hari mu mwijima wahise akora
I
ku
can't
rusenge
remember. An elder person looked at them
amanura umwumbati wumye
and then removed a
arawukanje
cassava and gave it to
aziringa
him.
umwana mu kanwa gutya
And then had to make the child to eat
umwana
it.
ahita ahembuka
And then the child had
ariko
to
iryo joro
come back
ryose
to
baraye
life.
batubwira ibyo bintu
That time they continued
njye
saying
nari
all
ndi mu
those
nzu irimo
things.
abakecuru
I
benshi
was in the house where I was
bakaza
filled with
gushaka
elder
abatoya mu
women,
mwijima
coming to look for the young ones
bakaraba
at
bakagenda
night.
bumva bafite amabere
They
y'inkumi
could just see where they could
kugira ngo
touch you.
bakurubane bajane
Feeling
hanze
breast of our own. If you are elder, they take you.
iryo joro si twe twabonye
At
rishya
that night, we couldn't see when it has come morning. It was our
byarakeye
wish. After in the morning,
umwana ubyaye rimwe
when you have already given
ntiyari
birth
kamenya
to
ukuntu
one,
asigaye nyirabuka
you
umwana
couldn't know how you have
Umukecuru.
left the mother-in-law
Uzaye
your
kabiri.
child. After maybe 2
niyo
kids,
mpamvu bariko badufunga ariko bakavuga ngo
that's why they tied
ngo kubera
us.
ko twaguye inyuma ngo
and said,
nitugende mu nzi
because we
tuzane
are
amazi
thirsty, go you bring
ngo
water.
mu mazu yacu huzuye ibiryo
In our house there are
ngo
food.
n'izi hene n'inka byose ni
And
ibyacu
also these animals, they
baraduha
are
ngo nubwo
yours.
zabaye
They'll
ibyabo
give us because it is theirs.
twatangiye tugenda nk'abagiye kuzana
We
amazi
started, continue walking as if you're going to
nk'abantu
bring
bashaka nyine
water.
nko kwihagarika
If you want to just help yourself,
nuko abenshi muri twe twasigaye
that's how many of
nuko
us
byagenze
remained.
kugira ngo dusigare
That's how we
nuko
survived.
twasohotse mu mazu
That's how we moved out of the
hari umudamu umwe
houses.
ngo ni nyagenza wari ugumbye imyaka 12
There was a barren woman,
ariko
12
ntiyatinye
years,
gusiga umwana
but she
amusigira
wasn't
nyirabuka
afraid of leaving
uwo
the
mwana
child
yarapfuye
to the
umudamu witwa
mother-in-law.
asa
She died afterwards. A woman called
ni
Asa.
umukobwa wayo nabigira imwana
He was beginning
yasigiye nyina umwana
He
w'amezi
left the mother,
nyina
a
afite
son of
urundi
2
ruhinja rw'amezi
months, when he
atatu
was already having another child of 3 months.
yaragiye ubudasubira inyuma
He went without looking back
kubera ibintu twari twabonye muri iyi
because
nzu.
of things that we have seen.
reka nsimbuke ibyo ngibyo
Let me jump, skip those.
baramanutse twebwe twagiye
They went when we have already
Twarahunze.
gone. We went, we
abandi ngo
fled.
bamare nk'iminsi nk'ingahe
Others have spent
nibwo babamanuye ibaraka
It's when they brought them in Varaka.
barabajana
They
ariko
took
ngarutse
them.
gatoya ubwo ntaragenda
Before,
data uko yari ashaje cyane
father-in-law was so old.
yarahumye
He was old and he was blind.
ndiyuka nabonye basa nk'abamusohora iwe
I remember when
batamuhambiriye
he was brought out
nshaka
tied,
kumufata ngo mwereke ahantu gutya
wanted
inyuma y'inzu
to catch him so that we can show him the back of
baraje
the house.
bakubita urushi
They came and slapped me,
ngo nindeke inzoka
said, leave that snake.
ngo nubwo ishaje yo komana
Even though he's old, he can.
ngo nindeke inzoka
Let's leave that snake.
ngo ise w'inzoka ngo nayo ibe ari inzoka
When you are a snake, your child is a snake.
ndamurekura
I left him.
ahita agenda asitara
I
atabona
left him when he was just
ahita
going,
agenda
couldn't
apfunama
see.
apfunama
He was just crawling.
nabyo ndasibuka
He was crawling. I still remember that.
barabajana
They took
abajana ibaraka
him to Baraka.
ngo bashike ibaraka
After reaching,
iho ntibasubiye gukora ibyo bintu byonyine
those was not the only things that were done.
baja kubica
When they were about to be killed,
noneho ngo baravuze ngo
they said,
reka noneho tuzatubambura ubusa
Let us undress them and make them naked.
turebe uko ubusa
We
bw'abanyamulenge busa
see how their nakedness
Bagafata
is
ibiti,
of Nyamulenge. They took trees.
bakabisongoza
They used to make them
bakabibashingaho.
sharp. They used to just make you.
hari abagore
handle it.
batanu bagarutse
5 women
konje
came back.
sinagezeyo
I myself I wasn't
Uwitwa
there.
Nyahinza,
Nyahimbya,
uwitwa Nyahirwa,
Nyahirwa,
Nyamatungo na Dorothea
and Dorothea,
na Yoramu
and Yoram.
baragarutse batubwiye amakuru
They said the news to us
ukuntu umuntu yasigaga umugabo
how you could leave your husband
n'abana batandatu
and
Yoramu
your
yasizeyo
children.
batandatu
He had 6
muce ko
children
umuryango we bari barindwi
because there were 7 the family.
twabonye urupfu
We saw the death
tutarabona
that we have never
ubwo
witnessed.
batangiye kwica abantu
After starting to kill
ngo
people,
baravuze ngo muramenye
they said, be
muramenye
aware,
izi nzoka
be
z'abagabo zo
aware, these snakes of
muza
men
muhonda umutwe unoge nka kujya ibishimbo
beat
byanogaga
their
mu mirima
heads until they are
muhande
fine.
n'ukuguru ndikugere
Beat their
kumera
heads until they are
mugerageze
fine.
ibishoboka byose
Try all your best.
amaze kwica abagabo urwo rupfu
After killing the men that death,
natwe hari abandi batatu
there are also other 3
uwitwa Petero
called Peter
n'undi mugabo ni data bukwe se
and
Nyarusalemu
also father-in-law,
umutware w'uriya mukecuru
husband
bari
to
bavuye
her
mu
wife.
biraro
They were from their
bageze
heads
inyuma y'ibaraka mu muhana
after, and the back of
nabo ngo
Baraka.
babasanganije amasuka
They found that there are swords
babaha
there.
amasuka bariyimbira
They gave them swords. They
ngo
had
bamare
to be
kwimba
there.
babashiramwo
They put them
bakaza bababwira ngo nibitabike bonyine
and said, just cover
bari batatu
yourselves.
nibuka Petero na se wa
I
Nyarusalemu
remember Peter and that,
Sinibuka uwundi
but then I can't remember the other.
barababwira ngo nibiyimbire
They said, bury yourselves.
babashiramo
They put themselves
ngo bamare
there.
bakaza babasingiriza amasuka ngo nibitabe ngo nibihagera
And then they said,
ngo
just
nabo barabona
cover
kubafasha
yourself,
akazi
bury yourself and up to at the waist.
nimwumve ibyo bintu
Then we'll help you. They work. Hear such kind of words.
Imana idufashe
May God help us.
ubwo ngubwo
At that
abo
moment,
badamu
those women,
basize bisha abana babo
their children were dead.
basiga bisha abagabo babo
They killed their
nibo
husbands.
batubwiye ayo makuru
They're the ones who told us those
baratubwira
news.
ngo mu mwijima mu gicuku
They say at night in the
abagore
midnight,
bisha abagabo cyane
women-
barabamara barabaherereza
the men were, all of them, they
ariko ngo
were
bageze
killed.
ku bagore
But when they reached at the
bakabakubitagura
moment
gusa ngo
of
bari barushe
women, they
ngo
just beat
bakazamuha
them
ngo reka
because they
baje
are
kwiyakira
tired,
kuko ngo akazi
saying,
barakarangiza
let us, we have
noneho
finished the
uwo
work.
badakubise mu cyiciro ngo
Afterwards, if
bapfe
you're not beaten,
udapfuye
if you're not dead,
ngo niho aho ngaho bageze
that's where now it has reached a point.
bamwe bakaza bagwa ku bandi
People
ariko bari bavuze ngo
fell.
abagore bo nubwo bosigara nta mpamvu
People fell and said if women remain with
ariko
no
ngo bagiye
reason.
kumara abagabo batarabarangiza
But before the men were finished all,
hahagurutse ngo bahagurukije umugabo umwe ngo ni Muragizi
one
Yari
man
Muragizi.
was stood up called Muragizi,
ise wa Serugo afite
father to
n'abana hano
Serugo.
ngo bamuhagurukije
He stood.
yari manyana yiwe umuhungu wiwe yari yashatse umukobwa wa Muragizi vuba aho ngaho
They were family related.
kandi Muragizi yari aherutse gupfusha umugore
Muragizi had already
Ari hagishaka
lost a
uwundi,
wife
kandi
and he has
ntiyari
already
abari
given
mu ngo.
again another wife.
noneho ngo abone bahagurukije
So if you
Muragizi
see that the Muragizi has already been
ngo
told to
aravuga
stand up,
kuko nyine abagabo
said-
bose ngo barashize tugiye
say,
gusigara
all men are now going to be killed, you are going to
ngo
remain.
yarahagurutse
He stood
ngo
up.
yaragurutse kandi yari umugore munini
He stood up and he was a very
Baramusumira.
huge. And then he hugged.
Bamukuye mu nda,
When he fell, she
Bahise
fell in the
bafata
stomach.
icumu.
They took the sword.
bahita babahinguranya
And
bombi
then all of them together, it
ngo
was
bahise bagwa
passed
igicucu
through. And then they all
uwo
died
mugore
there.
yaramuha atubwiye amakuru
That time that woman
yarambwiye
told
ngo iwe bahise
the news,
bamugwaho
all of them, they were just,
ahita
they
agira ngo
fell unto
bagira
her.
ngo nawe yapfuye amaraso yabo iwe ntiyigeze azana n'agasebe
Because of the blood that
Aravuga ngo,
covered her,
nicyo cyamukishije amaraso yabo
it was the one that covered, so she survived
mu
that
rukerera ngo
way.
baravuga ngo reka bagerageze
At the
bumve ko
midnight, they
hari
said,
abakiri bazima
let us see if
ngo
there
batabazukiraho bakabica
who
urwo
are still
rubozo
alive.
niko barokotse
That's when they survived.
baraza
They
urabona
came.
umuryango ungana gutya
You can see this kind of family.
utapfira gushira
You don't die to
ubutabera
finish.
buturengere
May the innocence and
abana
justice
aba
be
benshi bari
done.
zarinda abandi baravutse nyuma
Many were like this and others were born
nubwo
afterwards.
bimeze gutya tuzabaho
Even though it is this way, we will live.
nihanganishije ababyumva ari ibya mbere
Condolences to those who are
kandi
listening for the first
tuvuze
time.
incamake
And I'm saying in
twavuga
summary,
tukavuga
we
byinshi
can say and say many,
ariko
but
tubifurije umuzuko w'abera
we request rest in peace.
tuzababona
We shall see them
mu ijuru
in heaven.
nimuhaguruke nabo tubibuka bo kwa
Let us stand up, also remember them.
Biragoye cyane
It is so hard
kuvuga abacu bazize uko basa,
people who died because of how they look,
bazize uko Imana yabaremye.
how God has created them.
Ndaza kuvuga amakuru nihuta cyane.
I will say news in a hurry.
Mu buzima bwanje sinzi gutinda ku gatuti.
In my life, I don't take much time at the podium.
Twaje kwibuka abacu badusize,
We have come to remember those that have left us.
natwe niho twari turi.
Also, as we were there,
Icyaturokoye n'umugambi w'Imana.
what made us to survive is the plan of God.
Jewe nitwa Shikiro Claude,
I'm called Shikuro Claude.
mvuka mu Bivumu.
I'm born in Bivumu.
Ndi umucikacumu w'96.
I am a survivor in 1986.
Hari ku itariki 13.
It was 13th.
Nico gihe twabashije kuhashika.
That's the time that we were able to reach there.
Hari ku munsi wa mbere.
It was on Monday.
Twashitse ari na gatanu.
When we reached, it was on Friday.
Twasiba ni posho
We rested there at Saturday
na niyinga.
and also on Sunday.
N'akazi rimwe bafata abasore abagabo bavuze ko ari batanu.
On Monday, it's when they captured those 5 men.
Harimwo Dudu,
Among them were Dudu,
harimwo Muhubiri,
Mubiri,
harimwo Kajonga,
Zonga,
harimwo Sebahinda, harimwo Rwibagiza. Barabafata,
they captured them.
babashoreza inka babajana kwa Mbobo.
Together with the cows, they took them.
Aho natwe tukiri aho,
Where we were still there,
twahamaze hafi nk'iminsi 4 cyangwa 5.
almost 4 or 5 days we spent
Nijoro
there.
rya nane
At night, the Thursday night,
burushari na gatanu,
when in the morning it was about to be Friday,
niho baturashe turi mu mazu.
that's when they started shooting us while in the houses.
Barasa abantu benshi barapfa.
They shoot many people and they died.
Abasigaye nibo baba bari inyuma
Those
yanje.
that remained are the ones behind me.
N'abandi batari hano.
And also those that are not here.
Aho hari mu ijoro rya nagane bucari na gatanu.
Fourth, on the Thursday night, morning it was Friday.
Imirambo y'abadata n'abakuru bacu n'abayomuna bacu.
They call the bodies of brothers and
Yari
sisters.
kikorerwa n'ababembe
It used to
n'abafurero
be
biwacu.
carried by Bavembe and the Bafurero of our home.
Bakaza baducisha imbere yabo babikorera ku ngorofani.
They passed through us while they were carried by the wheelbarrow.
Kwikorera nyoko na so kw'ingorofani ni ikintu cy'agaciro gake cyane.
Being carried your parents on a wheelbarrow, it is a very dishonored thing.
Haje umuntu
Person
dushitse
came.
aho twaje kuhava.
Afterwards, we moved from that place.
Uwo munsi
Afterwards, the morning,
ntitwasubiye kuharara.
we couldn't sleep there.
Baradufashe batwuriza
They took us.
batujana kwa Mbogo.
They took us to Kwamboko.
Ndagenda nsimba niko mwadusabye.
I will continue jumping because you have asked it to.
Twashitse kwa Mbogo
We reached
nimugoro wa
Kwamboko
gatanu.
in the evening of Friday.
Turahirirwa
We spent there the evening
batujana ku musenyi nimugoroba cyane mu ijoro.
At night, we went to the sand.
niho bafashe ba data n'abakuru bacu n'abandi bari basigaye
That's where our parents, they were taken, and also our
kaza bakwambura
brothers.
ishati wari wambaye
They used to undress you, the shirt that you are wearing.
bakayikwambura bakayiguhambiriza
They remove it and then they tie you with
bakaza
it.
babaterera muri bato
They could
mu
just
bwato.
throw them in the boat.
babashanye kubata mu ruzi
They're going to throw them in the
babataye
ocean.
mu ruzi uwo munsi mu ijoro rya na gatanu
They threw them in the ocean at that Friday night.
babajanye ituruzi ibiri
They went 2 times.
tuba buce mu gitondo kwa gatandatu
Afterwards, on
muri
Saturday,
barya bataye mu ruzi y'iryo joro
those that they threw in the ocean at night,
harimwo abogorotse
they are those Bogorots.
bogorotse mukuru wacu w'imfura
He's my elder brother.
twaje kubimenyeshwa n'akaruru kakavuga babamukubita
We were notified when they had the screams being beaten,
bamukubita cyane
when he was being
ngo tuvuga
caned.
akaruru bamwe bagiye kureba
When we heard the screams, some went to see.
basanga n'uwo mukuru wacu
They found that it is their brother.
baramuzanye bamuhuza n'abandi
They came, they gathered him together with
uwo
others.
munsi bukeye kwa gatandatu
Afterwards, on Saturday,
hari umwana waje kuhapfira
there is a child who died there.
bamuhamba ku musenyi
They buried him on the
apana mu
sand.
gitaka ku musenyi kuko umusenyi utwagwa n'amazi usura
On
kandi
the
ukaba
sand,
urabuze.
on the sand, the water could
umwana
come.
muto cyane
A very little boy,
yicwa n'inzara
a very little child, he died.
kuri uwo munsi
At that day,
abo basore abagabo bari bafashe kuwa gatandatu
the men
bari
that they
bafashe kuwa
have
mbere
captured
bashorera inka
on Monday while they were looking after the
barabasorana
camels,
aho ngaho bari bafunguye kwa mbogo
they took them outside. They had captured them in
babwira
Kwambogo.
abagore babo ngo nibasohoke
They
babarebe
told their wives to come out and see them.
barabasohora barabareba abagore babo
They saw, their wives saw them,
barabapepeye babasubizamo
and they waved goodbye, and then they went back inside.
twaje kuvaho
We moved from there.
tubasigaho
We left them there.
hari umugore witwaga Rusi
There is a woman who was called
yari
Luz.
umukobwa w'abadinzi
He was
yarashatswe n'umupfurero
he was married to
iwe
Mufure.
ntiyabataye n'umunsi n'umwe
He couldn't leave them even for once.
yagumye kubakurikirana
He
cyane
was with them
hajya bababwiye ngo urupfu rw'ifuru
where they say
abantu
death.
benshi bagumye kuruvuga ngiye kurusubiramo
I'm
gato
going to repeat about the death.
ntabwo ifuro babatwisemo ni iyi ngiyi ni ubu bwoko
Whatever they burned them, it was not just
Babatumye
a
inkwi-
normal fuel. They went
inkwi ku giti
for the
cyabo
woods itself, the
baje
charcoal.
kwitoragurira inkwi
They went themselves, they
uwo mugore
collected
Rusi niwe
charcoal.
waje kuvuga amakuru
That Lucy can be able to
baje
say the
kwitoragurira
news.
inkwi
They went to take the
bashinga
woods.
ibiti by'imambo
They put them, all those woods.
babibahambiriraho
They tied them onto it.
bakamuhambira hafi y'umuriro
They could tie you around the
w'iyo
fire.
furo
At that
w'izo
time.
nkwi yitoraguriye
And also those charcoals that they have
umusore
already done.
agatwikwa n'umuriro n'ikiyengera c'umuriro
A person is killed by just those moisture being near the fire.
hari abantu benshi batazi urwo rupfu
There are many people who don't know that kind of
ntabwo twagiye
death.
kurubaza cyane
And also as we went
ariko
asking
umugore
a lot of
yaruvuze neza
time.
cyane
But that woman said it so well.
kuguhambira bakakwegeza ku muriro
To be tied and you are being brought near to the fire
kugeza ucikanye
until you die.
hari umukobwa bavuze ngo wapfuye
There is a girl who was
Subiye
said
inyuma
they have
gatoya.
already
Ntabwo
died.
yapfuye.
She didn't die.
bamurashe ku kuboko
She was shot on the hand.
ni mushiki w'uyu mwana
The sister to this girl.
tambuka sha ni mushiki w'uyu
The sister to this
ntabwo
man.
yapfuye
She didn't die.
bamurashe ku kuboko
She was shot at the hand.
tumusigaho
We
Wewe.
left her there.
banga ko tumutwara
They refused that we carry
n'undi witwa
her.
nyamanyamba
And also that another one
bamurashe
called
hano
Manyama.
mu
They
rwasaya
shoot him almost here at
banga
the
ko
neck.
tubatwara ko ntibari bababaye
They
cyane
refused to take them because they were not
babagira
saying
abagore
much
babo
pain.
ntibigeze bapfa
They made them their
Kandi
wives
nyuma baje
because they're
kumenyekana
dead.
aho bari
And
cyane.
otherwise, they were known that they were not dead.
ikindi kintu baduje
Another
kudukura aho
thing,
ngaho
after removing us from there,
dusiga abakuru bacu
we left our elders,
babishe urwo rupfu
our brothers, which they
iyo niyo
died that
furo babasha
kind of death.
gusobanura cyane kugira ngo
That's
ubashe
the
kuzumva
death that I can be able to
ni urwo rupfu
describe.
bapfuye
That's the death that they
uwo mugore ni
died.
urwo rupfu yaje kutubwira nyuma
That woman is the woman who told
kuko
about
twebwe
the
twari turi aho
death.
ntabwo turindiriye
Because
gupfa
us, we were
Ariko
just
iwe yari
waiting to
hafi
die.
yabo.
But she was near them.
niyo makuru yabo yatubwiye
Those were the information that we received
badukura
from her.
baratujana
They took us
batwuruza bato
with the boat.
batujana
We went to a boat. They took us. Uvira.
batuzaniye
They brought us.
biswi umuntu akazamuhereza biswi imwe
They used to
hari
give
biswi
you
zera za
2
kera
biscuits.
badushikiriza ku Rwanda niyo yatuzaniye iyo biswi
They brought us a biscuit
n'agakombe k'amazi
and also a cup of water.
ako gakombe k'amazi baduhezaga nta muntu n'umwe utararwaye ico gihe
Cup of water. Everyone felt
Kuko hari
sick
hari
at that
umwanda
time
mwinshi.
because there was a lot
twari
of
twapfuye
germs.
n'inzara
We were so hungry.
baje kudukuraho
Afterwards, they removed us from there.
hari umusirikare
There was a policeman, an officer.
hari umugabo witwaga aja gusaba
He
kugira ngo
went
batwice
to ask so that to request they
baravuga
kill
ngo
us.
umusore
He
wese
said every
kuva ku mwana
youth
w'umuhungu
from the person, the child who is a baby,
bamukuraho
no
imbere ya
longer
ba nyina
breastfeeding, they remove them from their mothers
batujane baje kutwica
to take us so that they can kill us.
badushikanye ntibatwemerera
They were not allowed, we were not allowed.
abasirikare bari batujanye ariko batugirira nabi
That officer, they were doing so bad things to
ntibemera
us.
kudutanga
They aren't allowed to
kuko nabo bari
give us
bafite imigambi yo kutugirira nabi
because they also had plans of doing
niba bari
bad to
bateguye
us.
urupfu rwo kutwica
They had planned the plan of killing us.
undi nawe agasaba urundi rupfu rwo kuza kutwica
And also other one was requesting to kill us.
Baratwimana.
So they refused to give us.
Bamaze kutwimana.
After refusing to give out us,
haza umusirikare umwe ahagarara hejuru
an officer one stood up.
agiye kuturasa
When he was about to shoot
twese
us,
aho ngaho kuri iyo
all
ku
of
musenyi
us at that stand,
aho uvira kuri boda uvira kuri
there in the border of Uvira,
aho ngaho kuri ku kivuko
there in Kivuko,
kuri Poro
Paul,
agiye kuturasa yari ahagaze hejuru
when he
yacu
was about to shoot us, he was out up us.
n'Imana yadukije sinumva ngo ari umuntu
It
wadukije
is God who protected
kuko
us.
n'ubundi niwe wari wamaze kwica
It
badata
is God who saved us.
nta gitangaza cyari kigiye kubamwo
It wasn't a miracle that was going
kuko
to
n'abambere bari
happen.
babishe
Because also the first ones, they had already been
baje
killed.
kudukura aho ngaho
They took us from there.
turara kubwegera ndagira ngo
We spent a night in Mgegera.
batujanye turara kubwegera
We slept in Mgegera.
hari ahantu bavuze ngo baturyamishe mu ntumbi z'abantu
There is where they say that we slept with
abana
the
basigaye
bodies.
ku icumu nk'uyu mwana bahagurukije rusanganirwa
Example, like a survivor.
ndagira ngo yari yonka
Rusanganirwa. He was still breastfeeding.
bamukuye ku ibere rya nyina yacikanye
When the mother had already died, they had to
wumva
remove him
atararaye
from
ku
the breast.
ntumbi ya nyina
You can see he was like with the body of the mother.
yacika n'umwana mukuru amaze gushaka
He's a very small kid, but now he's old. He has wife.
baje kudukura aho ngaho bavuze ngo tuvuye ku cyamakeda amakuru maremare
They came, then they removed us from there.
turayo ngaho tushika mu Kamanyura mu gitondo
Towards we reach in Kamanura
Sinagiye
in the
mvuga
morning.
iminsi
I can't say days
kubera ko badusabye kwihuta
because they have told us to
nakuvuga
hurry
iminsi
up.
kaza mvuga n'umunsi n'amasaha
I
n'amatariki
could say days, hours, all those.
badukuye aho ngaho kubwegera
After removing us from
bahise batujana
Gegera,
mu
they
Kamanyura
took us in
ngo
Kamanyura.
dushike ku Kamanyura
After reaching there,
niho twebwe twakiriye
that's where us we survived.
nicyo ngiye kurangirizaho
Now I'm going to wind up.
baratubwira ngo umuntu wese w'umusore w'umuhungu
They said every man,
igitsina hungu cyose
gender,
barakirobanura
they had to separate
badushyira kuri
us,
foreri
divided us and put us on a
baratubwira ngo bajye
queue,
kuduta muri Rusizi
saying we are going to throw you in
inkotanyi zari
Rusizi.
hakurya yacu
All those that the survivors
Nizo
who were
zadutabaye.
there, they are the ones who helped
nimba
us.
jewe ndiho natabawe n'inkotanyi
I myself, I was saved by them.
jewe nizo zantabaye
I myself, they were the ones who saved
kandi
me.
iyo baje kuhaba kuva kera n'abakuru bacu tiba bapfuye
And if they could be there from the first time, our
Niyo
elders could have
badutabaye.
done, they're the ones who
baravuga
saved
ngo
us.
ntihagire umuntu n'umwe murasa
Say no one should be shooted.
bagira ubwoba barya basikare barya kuduta mu
They
ruzi
felt fear those policemen who were about to throw us in
bagira ubwoba
the
bw'inkotanyi
ocean. They had to fear those people.
baratubwira ngo nitugende
They told us go.
nabo batinye gupfa
At that time, they also were afraid
ariko
of being
iyo baba
there.
abantu bamasha kuja gupfa
But if it was people who were just sacrificing
baba
themselves to
barabikoze
die,
tugapfana nabo kuko inkotanyi
they
zaza
would
ndi mu
have
bica nabo
done
turabica
it for them also to die together with us.
aho umusirikare ahunga undi kandi bose bafite imbunda
Where a policeman
akarekura
fears the
amateka
others, yet they all have guns.
akarekura amateka yariko yica kandi batarwanya
You leave out the captives because
nima
you're
mubona
very
duhagaze
innocent.
hano n'abantu bari
If
mu
you
nabaje
can see
n'abashiki
that we
banje
are standing
n'abamama
here with my brother's father and women,
naho hantu twaje gukirira
that is where we survived.
rero kubwe bakuru bacu n'abarumuna bacu bapfuye
So because of the young ones and our elders who died,
izo nizo mfu bapfuye
those are the kind of death that they
bapfuye
died.
impfu z'agashinyaguro.
They died a very horrible death.
hari ahantu bari batuboheye
There is a time where they had captured us.
abacu bamaze kubarasa mu rweba
We were captives after shooting all on
haza
killing.
abapfurero baza kudusanga aho twari turi.
Mapurero came and find us where we are.
hari umupfurero witwa ngo ni
There
Tanga.
was a Mfurero called Vitam.
yari afite icumu gikijabo
He had a sword in his
akaza
hand.
agikubita hasi ku
He
mupanga.
used to just put it on that
umupfurero
sword on a
w'iwacu mu
gender.
muhana
Him himself
aratubwira ngo natwe araza
of the
kutwica.
same region, he told us he'll come
ahagarara
to
ku
kill
nzu
us.
twari twahungiyemo natwe wari wadushizemo.
He was in the same house that we were
abapfurero
in.
b'iwacu tuzi
Our
n'amaso
Furero, the ones that we know with our eyes.
n'ababembe batujanye kuturinda
Remember, and also the ones who came to protect
niyo
us.
batwishe urupfu
They were the
rw'agasinyo.
ones who killed us a horrible
nimba
death.
turi hano
If we are here,
dusabye ubutabera.
we want justice.
abantu bose batugiriye nabi
Everyone who has done us bad,
baracabaho kuko natwe
they are
turacari.
still living because you're also living.
nta rubanza baraciwe.
They haven't been judged yet.
abasore bari hano
The youth who are here,
abagabo bari hano
the men who are
nubwo
here,
ubutabera buzoducira urubanza
justice must be done.
turacyafite amaboko yo kwirwanyira
We
guhabwa
still
igihugu
have
cyacu.
hands for us to fight for our
ntacyo
country.
twadukora hano
There is nothing that we are doing
ntawe
here.
uzotuburanira
There is no one that will justify us.
tuzokwiburanira.
It is us ourselves
jewe
to
nabyaye abana
justify us.
batandatu barahari
I have 6 children.
abo
right
barahagije imana
here.
yarabampaye.
Only 6 and I'm
muze dutahe
satisfied.
tuje gushakisha ubutabera
Come,
bwacu
let us go to find our justice.
kandi tuzobuhabwa.
And again we shall be given
jewe
to
ndi umurevera
them.
pasiteri wavuga
I am a reverend
Mfite ikanisa,
Saint
mfite amakanisa.
I have a church, I have
igihe
churches.
cyo kurengera ubutabera
Every time to justify.
tutagiye kubutakira no kubusanga iyo buri
If we can't go and find wherever it
no
is.
kutadusanga aho
And
twapfiriye
also not finding us where we have
Ntibazadusanga
died on.
hano.
It won't find us here.
badusanga aho twapfiriye.
They'll find us where we
aho
have
niho
died.
tuzoshakirisha
That
ubutabera
is where you'll find justice.
mukaturenganura
That's where justice
kugira ngo
will
duhabwe igihugu
judgment us.
cyacu.
So as we can be given
Kandi
our
abatwice
country.
baracyahari.
And those who have killed us are still
Abapfuye
alive.
rero.
Those who died,
mbifurije umuzuko
I
wawe.
wish them a
Hari
good
umunsi
rest in peace.
tuzobasanga.
There is a day that we'll find them.
imana yo mu
We'll
ijuru
go unto them. God in
idufashe kandi
heaven
izokomeza
to
kuturinda
help us and protect us.
n'ubu iracyaturinda.
Until now, you're still protecting us.
reka mbasabe nanje
Let me request.
ndabizi ko mwabibutse
I know you have remembered them.
kubwo kwibuka abiwacu bose
For
bapfuye
remembering all those who have died,
bapfuye urupfu rubi.
who have died a very horrible death.
reka mbasabe mu zubahiro byanyu
Let me request you in your honors and value.
mumfashe muhaguruke.
Help me and stand up.
tubibuka umunota umwe
Let us remember them in 1 minute
kubera urupfu rubi bapfuye.
because of the horrible death that they died.
mugihagaze
As you are still
twaba
standing,
tubibuka
remembering them.
turi mu kamanyura turi mu kubwegera basohoye umwana w'umukobwa.
In Gegera, they removed one child.
hari inkambi ya
girl.
gisirikare y'interahamwe
It was a camp.
basohoye umwana w'umukobwa umwe
One girl child.
sinomuvuga izina rye
I can't say the name of the
bamujana
girl.
mu nkambi ya
They
gisirikare.
took him into the camp
wumva
of
inkambi ya
a
gisirikare
policeman.
kuviyora umwana w'umukobwa umwe
One
kugira
girl,
gusa ngo batugirire nabi
so that they can do bad things to us.
kandi uwo mwana w'umukobwa aracabaho.
And that one girl is still
ntabwo
lived.
yapfuye.
She didn't die.
abapfuye bose tubifurije ivuko
Those who
ry'abera.
died, may they rest in peace.
reka dufate uwo munota umwe
Let us
tubibuke.
take that 1 minute.
murakoze imana ibaheze umugisha.
Thank you so much. May God bless you.
Imana ikomeza abavandimwe.
May God strengthen the brethren.